You may know the games, but if you don't know the comics, you know nothing about Sonic the Hedgehog. Come on, and I'll show you what you've been missing.
Sonic the Hedgehog, too fast for the naked eye. Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic, he can really move. Sonic, he's got an attitude. Sonic, he's the fastest thing alive.
Everyone knows that Sonic the Hedgehog was created as a video game character in 1991. What not everyone knows is that Sonic the Hedgehog became a comic book character in 1992 with the release of Sonic the Hedgehog Issue 0 of a 4-issue limited series. This comic was based on a TV show of the same name. Both were in development at the same time, and both had the same basis for adapting Sonic the Hedgehog.
Tell me, what of the Hedgehog?
You see, as much as everyone loved the Sonic the Hedgehog game, there was really no plot to it. Like Mario, he was just a guy who ran and jumped through levels, chasing the bad guy. Great for a game, not so much for a TV show or a comic book story. Yeah! So the writers of the show went about creating a cast and world for Sonic, which was used as the basis for the Sonic the Hedgehog comic book series. Essentially, the premise is this. The evil Dr. Eggman Robotnik rules the world through his sub-bosses.
You have failed me for the last time.
So a band of children rose up to stop him.
All for one and one for all! Freedom fighters forever!
They became the Freedom Fighters! And Sonic's adventures in this version were an epic battle of good versus evil, with freedom fighters fighting for freedom against the evil dictator, Dr. Robotnik. Rotor Walrus, the world's greatest mechanic and inventor.
Surprise for Iron Lips.
Antoine Declouette, timid but noble swordsman.
It was terrible. There I was, Robotnik on the one side of my side, 10,000 of SWAT bots on the other.
Just don't try to feed him anything that has margarine in it.
Margarine! Margarine! Margarine!
Bunnie Rabbit, half cyborg, half rabbit, and an all sweet Southern belle till she kicks your tail.
Locked. Bunnie, if you please. Be my pleasure, darling. After you.
And last but not least, tomboy princess and leader of the Freedom Fighters, Princess Sally.
Nicole, laser. Oh, no you don't. Have a seat. I know how to do it. Come on. Lupe, wait. I have an idea. Bring them here.
Leave the SWAT bot here.
Trust me, Sonic.
Oh, I hate when you say that.
Without a doubt, the most popular character created in the old TV show was Princess Sally. She was created to be Sonic's love interest before Amy Rose had been created in the games, which is a completely different episode of Normal Guy vs. the World. She was created to be his equal, strong where he was weak, while most of the other characters in the show and the comics tended to be look up to him like his sidekicks, while Sonic was the cool, bragging, fly-by-the-seat-of-his-pants action hero. Sally was the smart, mature leader of the group. The Princess Leia to his Han Solo, which meant Sonic didn't have to turn into the mature big brother character he turned into the games, where they did not have Sally to fill that role. And she can kick your tail like Kim Possible.
You're all loaded, Sugar Hog.
Cool. Synchronize the old watches.
The TV show has come and gone, but even though they've tried to adapt themselves to changes in the games, like the inclusion of the character Amy Rose, the comic has retained many of the same settings and characters that the TV show created. At this point in Sonic's stories, they succeeded in freeing some of Mobius, and they have their own city protected by a shield that they live in. And Antoine and Bunnie got married.
You're kidding, right?
I'm kidding. Wrong.
Ian Flynn, head writer for Sonic the Hedgehog comics, is taking the comic in the darkest direction ever. Having all the worst possible things that could happen to Sonic happen. For longtime fans, it's painful for us too. First, Robotnik turns Sally into a mindless robotic slave. Then, an evil wizard became king of their city. Then Bunnie got her normal limbs back, depowering her. Yay, but... A friend turned traitor. Nobody really cared about Jeffrey St. John anyway. And long-running hero Antoine might be dead. Coming up, there's hints that the team's going to be disbanded, and who knows what else.
Why does everything have to be so difficult?
Of course, it's not all downside. Showing the Freedom Fighters at their worst has given us a chance to see how heroic they really are under adversity. And it's given us a chance to see what Sonic's like when he's really cheesed off. Hint, it's awesome. And Sally being gone has really served to show how important she is to Sonic and the stories. So, if Antoine's not dead and Sally is able to come back at some point, then I'm cool.
Am I cool or what?
Now that you're obviously hooked, you can go to archiecomics.com and order a subscription, or just go to your nearest comic shop or bookstore, if they have it, which they should, and pick up your own copy of Sonic the Hedgehog and its sister title, Sonic Universe. Of course, once you become part of the community, you're going to want to learn something about the very unique Sonic community. So, that's next episode of Normal Guy vs. Sonic, the Sonic fans.
And despite the fact that it would have been perfect if Sonic had won Robotnik's trophy, in the greater sense, we've taken a giant step to free Mobius from Robotnik.
Yay! All right, Sonic!
To a free Mobius.
To a free Mobius!
Have I been wearing this the whole time?
Ah, Princess, you used to be such a problem for me. You organized that little group of children and managed to upset everything for years. Sonic was your WMD, but you aimed him. You may have saved half of Mobius for me, but you exposed the heart of the Freedom Fighters. And I plan to make the most of that.